Hello YouTube viewers and welcome to another Balham Parkway 00 gauge British layout episode. And I'm doing a review this time, and the review is my first purchase from Revolution Trains, which is this Southern General Manager's Inspection Saloon in the British Rail colours, which is TDB 975025. So the inspection saloon, they're doing this in many variations. And I'm just going to review this and take you through it. Enjoy! So for this model I paid £159.95, £159.95. Is it worth it? That's a lot of money. Well, I'll take you through it and I'll give you my opinion later on in the video. So it comes with a little leaflet all about the history of the carriage, saloon carriage, and it's very interesting, a lot of the history, and I think it's listed for preserve. It's still in the main line as Caroline now. There's many different versions of this, and it explains who Caroline was. I'll not go through all that, but it's very interesting. So nice packaging in the box. You get a small bag of little fittings here, like brake pipes, things like that, connection pipes, and two NEM couplings as well. So here's a model, TDB 975025, an inspection saloon carriage for the southern region. This was made from a conversion of a Hastings unit, class 2 or 3. I think it was a buffet car that they used to convert this inspection unit. It was done in 1969, completed at Stewards Lane. But what an excellent model this is. It's got the curtains in, even the orange curtains you see on British Rail. And it's got the kitchen section there. And the front or back, sorry, the front driver's side. Actually, they could propel it for each side. But the detail on this is immense. Little horns at the top there. All the underframe detail. The carriage actually slimmed down to fit on the Hastings and Kent lines, southern region, to go through the tunnels. Not far from where I live, really. So it's slightly slimmer. It was later named Caroline, I think in 2005, I believe. And it's gone through various paint jobs and liveries. Network South East, a Viridian Green, is that right? And a Brunswick Green. I think that's a current colour at the moment. It's also recently been listed for preservation. So when this is retired, I don't know when, it's still running on the network, it is going to be preserved. I've just turned the saloon carriage round to observe the other side of the carriage. So again, you've got the driver's area with a driver in there. The crew, passengers, guests, and the kitchen unit. Behind there is the 12-pin DCC decoder. The detail on this is immense, and what a cracking model this is. A friend of mine has fitted a 12-pin DCC decoder in here to operate the DCC functions. Now I would highly recommend a stay alive unit in here, so when it crosses a point you're not flickering, which it doesn't, or very rarely does, unless the track's dirty. I've added some passengers in here, or inspection passengers, or the crew or guests. There's a driver at the front which has been added, and someone sat with him. Let's go through the functions. So I've got the front head code light on there, and the illumination, I don't know if the camera picks it up very well, is spot on. It looks really good travelling along. Function 1 is the interior lighting. So there's no light bleed. You'll probably see the passengers and crew in there better now. It lights up really well, no light bleed at all. Excellent, absolutely excellent, spot on. There's no function 2 on this model. I think for the modern model the function 2 is for the rear tail lights. But function 3, I don't know if you can pick that out, there's a little soul bar for the steps. There's one at each end lit up there. Very tiny LED. Function 4 is the spotlights going towards the roof. These are for inspecting tunnels, but really well balanced proportioned light on there. No light bleed at all. Very impressive. Okay, I've applied my own bit of weathering here. So it's got a very slight dusting, mainly on the chassis underneath. Nothing heavy, because these were quite clean. And round the door seals, a bit of wash, which I've applied with a cocktail stick. Let it drip down and wipe it a little bit. Nothing heavy at all, you don't need to. These are quite clean. At the front, I've applied a little bit of grease on the buffers. What I've used for that is Null oil and a cocktail stick. Dip it in that, and then dip it in smoke base weathering powder and just dab very lightly onto the buffers to give that grease effect. It's worked for me. I'm quite happy with that, and the same the other end as well. The driver in the cab there with the little hat on, I've got from eBay. I think it's 3D printed and painted. It's got no legs on there, so you don't have to cut the legs off for the seating arrangements with this figure. And he's done a cracking job on that. So the correct period as well for the British Rail blue period. I don't know if the camera can pick this out, but I've done a slight rain wash weathering on the roof. Not too much, just take that little plasticky edge off there. But these were generally kept clean, as they were for VIPs, etc. So never intended to be dirty. Though they would have got dirty, but not for long. So these were hooked up and driven from the carriage itself to a diesel loco. So all the controls are in the front there. You see the driver with the lever. You can pick that out. Probably not. I can't see. Yeah, you can see that in there. So let's take it for a run. So, was this saloon carriage, inspection saloon, worth £159.95? Absolutely. It's a lot of money, as I said, and I know a lot of people complain about the prices at the moment, which are quite high, I do admit. But if you want high quality models that's just razor bar, then this is one of them. Absolutely, with 100% worth every penny. The detail is absolutely superb. A stunning model from Revolution Trains, highly recommended, in various liveries. Go and get one if you can afford it. It's even got the little tables like inside, which are all picked out in different colours. The detail is stunning.